Welcome back to my check-in series, day 25. I already weighed in and my weight was down about a pound, which I'm super stoked about. I didn't have a big dinner last night, so I think that might be why. But it seems like it's just fluctuating up and down and up and down and up and down. So we'll have to see where I land at the end of the week, but that would be really awesome if I lose at least a pound this week, because then I would have met my goal of 1 pound a week for my first month. So, and that'll put me on track to lose 20 pounds by my 40th birthday in July, which is my goal. I realized that I completely misspoke here when I was watching this back. I have already lost in total about 6.5 pounds so far this month. So if I even don't lose any weight at all this week, I still would average over a pound a week of weight loss, which would help me meet my goal that I'm trying to achieve. I usually start the day with my oatmeal, but I'm going to just be munching on my veggies and apple slices until I get to that. I'm at my standing desk getting ready to start work for the day and just have a bunch of things to do. So when I get to a better break, I will have my oatmeal, but I'm pretty hungry, so looking forward to eating. I ate that whole container of veggies and apple slices, and I'm getting ready to have my oatmeal now. I did not put this in the microwave like I usually do because my son is out there sleeping and I didn't want to risk waking him up. So I'm going to actually have these cold overnight oats style. And these are quick cooking steel cut oats with frozen wild blueberry, frozen banana, because my fresh banana are not ripe enough yet, pumpkin pie spice, and just water. And I'm not going to add soy milk or anything to them this time. And I wanted to say that Chef AJ talks about how if you want to lose weight, one of the things you can do is sequence your meals, which is eat your food in order of calorie density. So lowest calorie density foods first, and then highest calorie density foods later. So if you're doing something like the starch solution like I am, that would mean having your non-starchy vegetables first, in the form of like your raw veggies, salad type thing first, then your cooked non-starchy vegetables, and then your starches. And I have not been implementing that. I used to be pretty good about that back when I was in a smaller body, but lately I've not been doing that at all. And this morning it really reminded me like how useful that actually is, because I sort of did that kind of not intentionally when I ate all those raw veggies first this morning before even having my oatmeal. And I can see how that can feel like I feel more full than I would have when I just ate my oatmeal first. Then I'm usually still hungry, but because I've like saturated my taste buds with this like delicious, more calorically dense food, I'm not as tempted to like go back and now eat like some raw celery. But when you sequence your meals, you are usually hungry at the start of your meal, ideally. And so it's easier to eat that, you know, less calorically dense food that's less stimulating to your taste buds. Basically, when you're really hungry, anything tastes good. Like a raw apple tastes good, baby carrots taste good. So it's a lot easier to get those foods in, which help to give you nutrition, but also fill you up. And so then when you do eat your more calorically dense portion of the meal, you're a little bit more full and you might not need to eat as much. So I'm going to see if I can start implementing that a bit more. Maybe not for all of my meals, but certainly for breakfast. I haven't even been eating vegetables with breakfast at all. So yeah, I'm going to start implementing that, and I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes and just kind of how the rest of the day turns out, since I started my day with those raw fruits, vegetables, and there was some fruit in there too. These oats came out perfectly. I was starving and they were delicious. For lunch, I had about a pound of steamed broccoli, cauliflower, and carrots, along with red lentils, steamed potatoes, and some fresh tomato. I also put a bunch of hot sauce on here, and I forgot my green onion, but it was still delicious. And as usual, you can see this is a huge bowl of food, probably about 2 pounds, and I ate all of it. That was all that I ended up eating today. I had a busy night again and wasn't able to eat dinner, although I was pretty hungry. But by the time I had time to eat, it was really late and I didn't want to eat super late. So tomorrow I'll probably end up eating a little bit more just to make up for it. We'll see. I did also get about 4 miles in on my walking pad, but no other movement. Thank you for watching. Let me know if you end up sequencing your meals in order of calorie density and what you think of that, how it goes for you, and how your weight loss journey is going. I will check back in with you tomorrow.